Something wrong? Did you hear something?
No. No, I just really couldn't get to sleep.
Me either.
Don't worry about this Rex.
I wasn't thinking about Rex. I can't stop thinking about you. I had this dream about you. It was really wonderful. You came to me and you wanted me. Now you're here just like in my dream.
You look silver in the moonlight. You are beautiful.
It's plain to see that you love your husband. That is why I've decided to confide in you.
Confide in me? Confide what?
Well, I think you better sit down, because what I'm going to say is going to knock you right off your feet. And please, be careful what you say, Mrs. Buchanan, because it could mean the difference between life and death for your dear husband.
What are you exactly trying to say, DuAnn?
Well, I suppose if your husband were to discover some terrible secret, some truth that had been kept from him, it could bring on that emotional stress that you're so afraid of, couldn't it?
I'm not going to continue this conversation until I know what you're getting at, DuAnn. I'm feeling very uncomfortable and I don't like it.
Well, I'm going to tell you. But I think that you had better sit down. I mean, this could be a matter of life and death to Asa Buchanan. It'll all depend on you.
I'll sit down when I feel like it, thank you. Would you get to the point? What is all this about?
It's about father and son. Asa and Max.
How much further to Pine Valley?
Well, we got about 10 minutes yet. I'm just taking it easy. I don't want to get a ticket. It's only going to slow us down. Yeah, what? Tina?
Do you think that Viki's really going to Pine Valley to confront Clint?
I don't know. You know her better than I do.
Yeah. I'm sure she's going there. I just feel so sick for her.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Damn, what could have possessed Clint to do something like this?
She loves him so much she worships him. If she finds Clint with Sondra, it's going to destroy her.
Are you sure you don't want me to come with you?
Yes, I'm sure. This is something I have to do on my own. I should have listened to you and done this a long time ago.
Now, Clint, don't beat yourself up about this. You made your decision and go with it.
Yeah. Well, I better head out.
Clint, I'll be thinking of you.
Oh, that'll help.
Do you know what you're going to say?
I've made up a dozen speeches in my mind. And every time I think of the look that I know I'm going to see on Viki's face.
Well, you know that Viki is very strong.
Well, she's going to need that strength now more than ever.
Oh, Clint.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one night to live.
Viki, I didn't want you to find out, not like this, but now that you have...
What are you saying?
I'm saying that I guess it's time for you to meet Sondra.
What? You want me to meet Sondra? Oh, I see. You want to be civilized. Oh, you know, I don't really feel very civilized right now. I don't think I want to meet Sondra. I've heard a lot about Sondra from Cord and Tina.
Oh, Viki.
I didn't believe them. God knows I didn't want to believe them. I still don't believe them.
Viki, you got to let me explain.
No, please! Don't explain this. Do not explain this. Your deception has been brilliant, and you couldn't possibly top this. This is enough for me. Oh, God, I feel so foolish. Our vacation, our wonderful, wonderful vacation. How could you be so hurtful? I never dreamed you could be so hurtful. The wife is the last to know, huh? What a cliche, but isn't that the truth?
Your stepson and your sister don't know the truth.
You better tell her to stay out of this.
Please listen to me.
Stay out of this!
I can't.
Viki, please hear me out.
No, I will not hear you out. I have been hearing you for our entire marriage. What a wonderful marriage we had. What a perfect marriage we had until, gosh, when? I don't know. When did it all go wrong? I don't know. Your deception was so brilliant. I never knew when it all ended. I mean, there you have it. All of a sudden, it's just not all those things anymore, is it? And I didn't even know it. Oh, my God, it hurts so much to see you together. No.
No. Viki.
You let me go.
No, I can't let you.
Let me go now.
This is not.
What?
All right, look. You've had a terrible day and a terrible night. That guy Rex, he's still out there. I came here to protect you, Alex. Not to
Not what?
Not to be. Well, that's obvious.
It's all right, Bo. It's all right.
No. No, Alex. There's one reason why we're both here tonight. His name is Rex. Okay, he's waiting for you to drop your guard. If he knows that I'm here with you tonight, which he probably does, you see, I can't forget why I'm here.
You're so earnest, Bo.
Well, that's my whole name. Ernest Bo Buchanan.
Bo, the police are outside. We are locked securely in this apartment.
Are there any other circumstances I might be tempted, Alex?
I told you my dream.
Yeah, tonight, though, you've gone from sheer terror to tears. I'm not going to take advantage of you, Alex.
Why did you come in here tonight, Bo?
Because I was feeling lousy out there. I couldn't sleep, then I heard you coughed, and I thought I would come in and I would see how you feel. And when I got in here and saw you, you know, my voice, throat got a little dry. I'm back on an even keel now.
I see.
You're my friend, and I want to protect you. So we'll keep it like that tonight. All right, come on. Try to get some sleep. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
I hope you understand. I am not toying with you, Mrs. Buchanan. A terrible thing has been done to you, Buchanans, and... well, it's hard for me to tell you about it because, God forgive me, I have to confess my part in it. You remember when you first met me?
Yes, why?
It was almost a year ago.
Yes, yes.
Yet you and your husband came down to Sweetwater to inquire about Max Holden's birth.
I remember. What about it?
I told you that Wingate Holden was not Max's father.
You told us that Asa was Max's natural father.
That was a pretty big shock for your husband, wasn't it?
Well, of course it was at first. But it all turned out all right in the long run. Asa has accepted Max as his son. And why are we discussing this?
Because, well, the fact is, you and your husband were not the first people from Landview to come and visit me about Max. First, there was Gabrielle.
Gabrielle?
She also wanted to know if Asa Buchanan was Max's natural father.
Why didn't she tell us that?
Oh, Gabrielle wasn't interested in finding out the truth about Max.
No? Well, I should think... Go on.
Well, Gabrielle had a plan. Now, she wanted Max to be a Buchanan, to be Ace's son.
Well, yes, she was very happy when she found out about that.
You could bet she was. It was her idea.
Her idea? What are you saying?
Can't you guess?
DuAnn, at this point, I'm not guessing anything.
But everything was set up by Gabrielle. All she needed from me was to lie to your husband for a great deal of money, hard cash.
Gabrielle persuaded you to lie about Max and Asa. What exactly was that lie?
Well, the truth is that it was...
Darling, what are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep.
Why didn't you call down to me? Look, let me fix you some good hot milk, and then you'll be able to go right back to sleep.
Milk has never helped me in my entire life.
Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. What are you two doing up so late?
Oh, well, we just got to talking about children most.
Children? That is why I couldn't sleep, Renee. Just thinking of that Julia got me so riled up I had to get out of the bed.
Julia, why?
She has taken little Al to Statesville prison to see his mother.
Oh, then Max did agree to that.
Yes. But just because Max is my son does not mean he has all the answers.
Well, darling, I'm sure that he did what he thought was best.
If it was up to me, little Al would never see Gabrielle or Julia again. They are no good for him. And don't try and whitewash this Julia. She knew everything Gabrielle did. Everything.
Well, darling, Al doesn't know everything that went on, and maybe a mother in prison is better than no mother at all.
We will never agree on that one.
All right, then why don't we just drop it?
I could give you some good arguments, but you'd probably yell at me for getting upset.
Exactly. Now, I just love it if you went back to bed.
You're going to stay down here?
Just a little while.
Mrs. Buchanan is helping me with a little problem I have.
What problem?
Darling, remember, you're not supposed to get involved with problems.
Okay. I got to talk to my son first thing in the morning.
Which son?
Max.
Well, darling, I'm sure that Max did what he thought was right for little Al.
Oh, no. Nothing to do with little Al. I want to talk to him again about agreeing to change his name to Buchanan.
I'll be up soon, okay?
Good. Good night, DuAnn.
Night, Mr. Buchanan. Real good to see you looking better.
Thank you. You look better too, DuAnn. Night.
It's a shame. Oh, he's gotten to love Max and Al so much. Like I started to say, the truth is, Asa and Max are not related at all.
Come on in.
Hey, Max. How are you? Thanks for coming over for this family get-together. I know it's late. I'm sorry, but it's important.
Wait. I was just working. It's no big deal. So, what's up?
Well, it's something I'd like to resolve as soon as possible, even tonight, if it can be, because the next time I see Asa, it's going to come up.
Speaking of which, how's Asa doing?
Well, I mean, pretty good. He's making a pretty good recovery, as a matter of fact.
Good.
There's no easy way of doing this. The bottom line is that Asa wants me to take his name.
No kidding.
And since both of you are my closest living relatives, I'd like to sound you out on it.
Well, now you have some new close relatives. You've got Clint and Bo.
Clint?
Okay, guys,
Ford.
thanks, okay. But you're my real sister and you're my real brother, or half-brother. And you're special to me, and I love you guys, so.
Well, we love you too.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, I've given this a lot of thought, and not only do I have to consider myself and my future, but most importantly, Al's. I mean, he's gonna have to take the name too if I change it. He's gotten real close to his grandfather lately, and...
Well, there was a time when you used to detest Asa Buchanan.
Yeah, I know, but I've really grown to love the man. And you know, what's the real funny thing is that I'm beginning to identify with him and the rest of his family.
So, why did you have us here tonight? Is there like some kind of rush to make a decision or something?
Well, I guess it's his condition. You know, I'd like to do it as soon as I can. But more importantly, I want to know what you guys feel about this.
I think it's only natural. I mean, he's your father, your son. Go ahead, take his name. It's all right with me. I'm sure it's going to take a little while to get used to Max Buchanan, but I'm sure the strangeness will wear off after a while. Sis?
Yeah. How about you? Yeah? Well, what?
Well, there's only one thing that's clear to me.
Okay. What's that?
Well, I don't think you're going to want to hear what I think.
I can't let you go until I've told you everything, honey.
I'm going to go away. I'm going to get as far away
No,
from here as possible.
no, you have to listen to me.
No, for God's sake, don't make me stay here. It is so humiliating.
Please, Mr. Clint.
Stay out of this.
There they are, Cora.
Viki, listen to me.
No, I will
Hear me
not.
out. Clint, come on. Let her go. Clint, let her go.
All right.
Just back off. Back off.
Haven't you heard her enough? And you! I have a few things I want to say.
All right, good. Just call it. What did you intend to say to Viki?
You're Clint's son? And you?
None of your business.
Huh?
All right, Viki, come on. We're going to take you home, all right?
Didn't I ask you to keep your mouth shut with your suspicions?
Don't you turn on Cord.
You've turned this whole thing into a disaster, Cord.
I can't stand this. I can't stand it.
All right, Viki, come on. We're going to take you home.
Now, you happy? You see what you've done to her?
Clint, if you were really concerned about Viki, you would have said something before this ever happened.
All right, let's just get her out of here, okay?
That sounds like a very good idea.
I can't let her go until she's listened to me,
Please,
Sondra.
not here, not now.
Come on, Viki, let's go. We'll give you a ride. Don't worry about it.
Not
Come on, you
gonna
come with
drive
us.
right now, all right?
Viki, for God's sake!
What did you say? I said that Max and your Asa are not related at all. They are not father and son.
That's a lie, and how dare you say it?
Because it's the truth.
DuAnn, you may be a lot of things, but I don't think you're stupid. Asa and I have proof that Max is his son.
No. You think you have proof.
I don't have to explain it to you, and I want you to get out of this house for good.
You have the letter that Max's mother wrote.
Get out.
And that letter says that without doubt, Asa is Max's father.
Do I have to get Nigel to throw you out of this house?
Can't you see Gabrielle covered all bases?
What do you mean Gabrielle covered all bases?
Well, she must have paid some forger to rewrite Patricia Holden's letter.
Oh, Asa thought that something like that could have happened. And so he got a letter-writing expert. That man examined those letters, and they were genuine.
Well, then, Gabrielle must have paid off the expert to lie to your husband. Either that, or the forger was so good that he fooled the expert.
That is utter nonsense.
Well, now, you know that I don't like Gabrielle any more than you do. But you got to admit this. She was thorough.
I don't know what you're after, DuAnn, but when the police get here, I'm sure that they will be able to get to the bottom
And I
of it.
assure you, when the police come, I will tell them exactly what I've told you, plus a little more.
More.
I didn't say I was finished, did I?
Go on.
Gabrielle was bound and determined that she and Max and her little boy were going to be members of the wealthy Buchanan family. She would have done anything. Oh, talk about grit.
You said you weren't finished.
That's right, I did. Well, I don't know about forges and such, but I sure know what I did. I lied, and Gabrielle paid for that lie.
And who is paying you to lie to me now?
Nobody.
I don't believe a word that you've said.
You sure look mighty shook up for someone who doesn't believe me.
Why wouldn't I be shook up by you? You're living in my house, and I don't know what you hope to get from this outrageous story.
Have I asked for anything?
Or do you enjoy being a troublemaker? If my husband knew about this, he would throw you out of this house immediately.
You're not worried about stress to him? You think he'd enjoy hearing what I've just been telling you? Are you willing to risk his having another heart attack?
She must think that our marriage has been reduced to a shouting match in some parking lot.
Oh, Clint.
I didn't want to hurt Viki.
Don't do this, Clint. Don't drown yourself in guilt.
I don't know how I
deserve
thought
it.
I was going to get away with this anyway.
It's human error. We can't avoid it.
I just couldn't let go. I wanted it to go on longer.
And it didn't. And here we are. And it can't go on like this.
I know.
You've got to take the next step. I just wish I could take it with you.
No, I have to do it alone.
You better go to Viki now.
I hate leaving you like this.
It's all right.
I don't know what I can do to try and put things right because of tonight, but I've got to try. Can you forgive me for dragging you into this mess?
Of course I can.
I'm really, really sorry.
As far as you're concerned, I'm not sorry about any of it.
I have to go to Viki.
I know.
Viki, you don't have to say anything, but I want to tell you that no matter what happened tonight, you are so deeply loved by so many people.
She's right about that, Viki.
Your family, your friends, your children, everybody. Everybody loves you, Viki.
And we all need you, too.
And you've always been there for me. You've always been there for me, and I'm gonna be there for you too.
We all will, Viki. You're always there for all of us.
So just hang on to the love that's all around you, all right? Just hang on.
I just don't know. Oh, forget it.
Just say it.
I don't know how I can live without Clint's love.
Reached 555-7629. Please leave a message.
Hello, Alex. I know you're there with Sondra. But I'm patient. I'll get you alone. Eventually.
Damn.
Of course I want to hear what you have to say. That's why I'm here. So come on, talk to me.
Well, I just have a problem with your thinking, not your taking Asa's name.
My thinking?
Yeah. I don't see how you can love Asa and you never forgave your own mother.
Oh, not that again. Andy, it took me a long, long time for me to even like Asa, okay? When I found out that I was his son, his natural son, if you remember, I hated the idea.
Yeah, but now you've grown to love him.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Well, what I don't understand is why you haven't forgiven your own mother.
It's a different issue, okay? She abandoned me and Steve. She ran off with Jake's father.
Yeah, and you forgive Asa for having an affair with her?
Okay, listen. I'm real sorry about Mom and how much she suffered. I really am, okay? And I wish I realized sooner that she did the best she could. And I wish I had made her life easier the last few months, okay? I'm sorry.
It's okay. I didn't mean to make you feel guilty. I know you don't need that right now.
Yeah, well, we all make mistakes that we can't go back and correct. You know, that's just the way life is.
You really loved my mother, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She wasn't my real mother. She was only a stepmother, but she was a very good woman.
Well, I'm glad that I said it. I'm glad it's out in the open. I feel better.
Go ahead.
And your mother had a very good life when she was with our father. She did.
Well, you know, that's great for me to hear because her life with us was pretty miserable.
But the three of us are solid now, right?
I think we are. Yeah, I know we are.
So you're gonna wear that Buchanan name in good health, huh?
Oh, please. Listen, thanks, okay? I really appreciate this.
Sure, pal.
I gotta do some thinking on my own.
Yeah. Max Buchanan, has a nice ring to
MB,
it.
strong.
Yeah. Good night, guys. Take care.
Viki, it's late.
Well, why don't you and Cor go to bed, then?
Not yet.
Viki, can I get you anything?
No, thank you. You know, I don't want this to be a problem for you two, okay?
No, it's not a problem for us.
Good. Oh, I'm trying to...
Trying to what?
I'm trying to think instead of just feel. I have to pull myself together. I must do it.
Viki, there are no musts. You don't have to do anything right now.
Oh, I do. I have to do it for the children, you know. I feel like my life is over, but I know it's not, you see. Because there's tomorrow, and then there's tomorrow. And there's little things like, how many people do we have for dinner tomorrow? You know, things like that. There's thousands of little things.
Viki, whatever you need help with, we're here.
You are such a good man, Cord. I hope you know that.
Yeah, I know that.
God, I wish I could see things as they really are. You know, coming home in the car, I kept thinking about all the things that you told me, and I was thinking about the book of poetry, and even seeing Clint and this Sondra with their arms around each other, but there's such a big part of me that will not believe he was unfaithful to me.
Viki, you don't have to think about that stuff right now.
And our vacation, our lovely vacation of a few days ago. Oh, no, God, it was 1,000,000 years ago, wasn't it? But it was so romantic. And it was so full of passion and so full of wonderment of each other. And, I mean, was he thinking about Sondra all the time he was making love to me? Why didn't I know it? Why? Smart Viki, right? Always in control. I've been blind. Oh, God, I don't want to cry now. Oh.
What's the matter, Mom?
Kevin, I thought you were upstairs.
Oh, I was at the school library.
Oh.
Got finals coming up.
Oh.
What's going on?
Oh, something terrible's happened. It isn't Grandpa, is it?
No, it's not easy.
Then what is it, Mom? What's wrong?
You're after money, aren't you? Oh, don't be polite. Let's call it blackmail.
Have I talked about money?
Oh, I'm sure you will, eventually.
Well, it's true that I have lived a kind of hand-to-mouth existence, but you wouldn't know about that.
You don't really know me, DuAnn. You don't know what I'm capable of. You scratch this surface, you find a street fighter. Did you know that?
I have heard rumors about your background.
And some of them might be true. Doesn't that worry you just a little bit?
No. No, that doesn't worry me. Now you know what I know. What are you going to do about it?
I'm going to be very practical. I'm not going to let my husband know about this. And I'm not going to take what you're saying at face value. That makes sense, doesn't it? Not trust you?
Go ahead, say anything you like.
Oh, I fully intend to. I have proof that Max is Asa's son. If you have proof that he isn't, I want to see it.
You'll get it.
Good. Now get out of here.
One more thing. Mrs. Buchanan, you just keep thinking about the fragile state of your husband's health. And you just keep thinking of the blow it's going to be to him to find out that his fine Max is nothing more than a little old dirt farmer's son after all.
I'm all right, Kevin. I'm all right.
You don't look all right. I'm glad that Grandpa is okay, but what's happened to you?
Well, honey, it's, I had a shock. I had bad news tonight, that's all.
Something happened to you? Or Dad?
No.
Somebody sick?
No, it's nothing like that.
Look, maybe we could discuss this in the morning, huh?
So I get stonewalled again?
No, Kevin. This is different from last time.
Mom, you don't have to always protect me. You're so busy protecting everybody. Why can't you let somebody protect you?
Kevin, I need something from you. Will you give me something, please?
Mom, I'll give you anything.
Good. Will you give me your patience now, please? I really need that more than anything, okay? There is a problem, and I'm going to need you to help me through it. But I just can't talk about it right now. I need a little time to pull myself together and to face it. I'm just not in any shape to explain it to you or to anyone else, so if you give me a little time, I'll tell you all about it, okay?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, honey.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Night, Kevin.
Night.
He'll be so upset.
He'll be able to handle it, Viki.
What about Joey and Jessica? Oh, God, I have to pull myself together.
Gord, Tina, I want to apologize for things I said earlier tonight. I know that you only did what you did because you thought it was for the best, and I can't fault you for that. I'm sorry I flew off the handle. But if you excuse us right now, I have to talk to Viki alone.
Well, I don't think that Viki should be alone right now. She's had enough pain for one night.
Listen, Viki, are you up to this?
Well, I guess I have to be.
I don't know that answers my question.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm all right.
All right. Come on, Tina, let's give him some time alone.
Viki.
Asa, what the hell are you doing up at this hour? You okay?
I am up because I'm wide awake. I heard Renee running a tub a while ago. I assumed she was going to have a good soak, so I was wondering what was wrong.
Why?
Every time she gets in the tub and has a good soak, she's riled up about something.
You two had a fight?
Oh. Hell no, I've been like a saint all night. That's what really takes it out of me. You got a minute?
Yeah, for you, sure.
I don't think you should let Julia take little Al to Statesville prison to see Gabrielle.
Asa, we already went through all this, okay?
We're gonna go through it again, Max. It worries me.
Well, I'm worried too, but Al's a strong kid and he's got to see his mother sometime, right?
Does he really understand the situation?
Well, I've explained it to the best of my ability, and yeah, I think he understands it.
He's just a kid.
Yeah, I know, but he's gonna grow up to be a tough old bird, just like you. Speaking of which, you don't look so tough. You okay?
Really, huh? Yeah. Maybe I should take one of my pills.
Is the pain bad?
Do me a favor. I'll tell Renee I'm taking these. She
Yeah.
worries.
Sure, no problem.
You can make me feel a lot better.
Oh, yeah? Doing what?
Well, you agreed to take on a Buchanan name.
Asa, I'm working on it, okay?
Just tell me this. Are you leaning in the right direction?
Would you please give me some space? Just a little bit?
Hey, what's going on down there?
Ah, my beautiful wife.
Yes, that's me. Come on, let's go to bed, huh?
That's a good idea. I'm gonna waltz you right out of this room to our room. Good night, son.
Good night, Pop. Hey, Renee, you and my old man make a great pair, you know that?
Ah.
Bo?
You're awake?
Well, something woke me up. The phone?
Yeah, it was a phone.
Oh, I thought I heard the phone. The police? Did they spot Rex? Did they find him?
No, I hate to tell you this, Alex. That was Rex.
Oh, no. I have to hear that.
No.
I have to. No, wait, I want to put my robe on and then I'll be right out there.
Just wait until the morning, okay?
Do you honestly think that I would be able to go back to sleep without listening to that?
No, I guess not. Close to midnight.
Hello, Alex. I know you're there with some jerk, but I'm patient. I'll get you alone, eventually.
The reference to the jerk staying here with you, you know what that...
What it means that he's following my every move.
That's right. Listen, go get dressed. I want you to pack an overnight bag, and we'll come back tomorrow and get the rest of your stuff.
Where are we
I'm
going?
taking you to Ace's. Ever since somebody took a shot at him, we've had the grounds, the house patrolled by an armed guard 24 hours a day. You'll get some nice peace and quiet there until we catch this guy, Rex. You'll be just like one of the family, all right?
But should we be barging in at this hour?
Oh, we're Buchanans, you know? We're used to having people barge in. Anytime, all hours of the day. It's been that way as long as I can remember.
Oh.
What?
I just hate admitting that I'm afraid. And sometimes I can overcome it, and then it comes back. And, well, if it weren't for you, well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm not going to let anything happen to you.
I believe that.
Good. Now.
I should get dressed.
Exactly. All right, I'm going to talk to police downstairs. We're together in this, Alex.
Thanks. I'm holding on to that.
both of them managed to work out a few things since I saw you and, Sondra together earlier.
You have to let me get a word in here.
No, Clint, I'm sorry. I really don't want to hear what you have to say, okay? I want it a lot cleaner than that. Whatever we had between us is gone. It's vanished. I think you want a divorce. Fine, I'll give you a divorce. I just don't want a scandal. I don't want it for the children, and I don't want it for the family.
Viki, I don't want a divorce. I love you.
Oh, well, I don't understand that. But, of course, I don't have to understand everything, do I?
You're not listening to me. I said I love you.
You have said that so many times recently. I guess it just gets easier and easier, and, God, more and more easy to just pass off.
You are jumping from one conclusion to another. Please let me tell you the truth.
I know the truth. It just took me forever to see it.
Don't you want any explanation?
No, I don't. I know what you're going to say, and I don't want to be humiliated anymore. I don't want to be told that I'm not young enough or pretty enough or that I don't excite you anymore.
Oh, Viki.
You have thrown away everything good we ever had. Everything.